Okay, what's up, guys? It's ColbyCheeZe, and this is the Sound Blaster Nations Cup tournament with Poland versus Spain. And for this match, I'm actually doing a restream of Ocelot's stream because right now Riot is working on switching the test realm over to the Europe servers. So sorry about the quality and the little ticker at the top. That's just what we have there. We're gonna have different. Okay, so let me give you an update on the tournament. This is actually the kind of towards the second weekend of the tournament. Normally, the games are gonna be on Saturday and Friday and Saturday, but sometimes we have to accommodate when the teams can play. So we're doing this today on Thursday since some of the teams, I believe Poland, were having trouble with playing on Saturday. Anyhow. Be sure to check out the forum post. If you go to nationalesl.com, you can go post on the match. There's a lot of cool discussion going on there, and you can have a chance to win one of the Sound Blaster headsets if you do a post on that thread. And I'm curious if they're going to catch this in Nivea. Well, I obviously have Nivea has vision here. He's not going to get caught. So, but yeah, definitely go post on there. Get you a chance to win one of those headsets. Good stuff. It's a sweet headset. It's like an $80 headset. Has like surround sound in it, leather ear cups, and all that good stuff. So definitely worth winning, and we'll announce some winners as we get those as well. This is going to be a best of 3 match. This is the first game, so the next one will actually be hosted on with the observer mode, so I'll be able to see everything and whatnot. And today, so far, I don't believe I'm going to have a shoutcaster with me or a co-caster, so it's just going to be me doing this one for now. Anyways, there we go. We're going to have the Nocturne picking up the standard route where you go for the wolves. And then he's going to go up, get that blue, and I'm guessing he'll try and go and counter jungle at the race and maybe even do a early gank. We'll see how that works out for him. Now, as far as what the other team is doing, I can only assume since I can't really push tab or look. But it is a gangplank jungling, so he's just going to do his standard blue and then head up towards the top area. I don't think he'll do an early gank because I doubt that Tristana and Jenna will push out against a Caitlyn. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. I'm also kind of curious how Skarner's going to work out up top. Let's see, he's against an Aurelia. I can imagine that would not be too bad. Skarner does have some meta issues from when I used to play him, but he can get strong. I mean, he does attack really fast, and so if he gets good farm, then he might be pretty formidable. We're just going to have to see how he does in the early game, I believe. And there we go. There's the gangplank, and as I expected, Nocturne did go for those wraiths, and I'm not sure if he got them or not. I almost want to assume that he did. Ocelot's going to go ahead and protect his jungler and actually trade a little bit of poke onto that Morgana, so that wasn't too bad for Nocturne, especially if he did get those wraiths to counter jungle Gangplank a little bit. Gangplank will go up, get his small golems, I'm assuming, and then just head back to the base and buy. While Nocturne can still finish up his jungle, do his wraiths, small golems, and then go back and buy. Now down bottom, this Tristana is going to have to be careful. She takes too much harass. She doesn't have any way to heal up. I don't know what she bought as her items, but I'm sure she got like boots and 3 health potions. That will help her out a little bit. The main thing is that she does not want to take the harass because here's a little bit of a gank onto the Morgana. She pops her flash but still gets feared. The stun is missed. That's too bad. Ocelot gets snared and not too much damage going down onto her for that, but they did pop her flash. So any future ganks are going to be a little bit more successful, I assume. And Skarner's actually pushing Aurelia up top pretty well. I'm guessing that once Aurelia hits level 6 or so, he'll be a little bit stronger. I think Aurelia early game, not necessarily as strong. And there we go. There was that second gank. He's just trying to show this Morgana that he's there and force her to play passively. So even if he leaves, Morgana has to be careful. She's low on mana. She doesn't have her flash. So she's going to be a little bit more wary about getting those creeps. And there it is. He flashes over, goes for the fear. And this could be a first blood with the ignite. And I don't know, they're backing off. Oh, that was so close. And no, he gets the first blood. Oh, that is too bad. Gank attempt turned around against him. And given that Morgana first blood, that's got to be frustrating. That's got to be frustrating right there. And Pirate's just going to sit up here in the lane and soak up this XP while Morgana goes back and buys. And, oh no. Alright, so anyways, off to a good start. Looks like Poland just needs to keep playing like that. Oh no, there we go, down bottom. Assume Tristana just picked up a kill onto that Caitlyn there. That's a nice job. And the assist with that Janna, very good. Score is now 1-1. Tristana getting fed, that's good, but you don't want to feed that Morgana either. Fed Morgana is going to do work to your team. And there we go. It looks like they might have stayed a little too long. The Sona actually picked up a kill on the Janna, even with the assistance of a Nocturne down there. What is going on? I wish I could see that for you guys. Unfortunately, I cannot. We'll only have to pretend. We'll just say that the Sona is uber super mode. Yes, that's what we'll say. So good stuff. Looks like he's playing with some settings on here. Alright. If I can get a chance to look at the creep score next time he pulls it up, I'll try and comment on that. But I will say that Morgana's got such an easy time to farm, especially once around level 5 or so. She can throw down those pulls, and it'll basically destroy the backwave minions and all the ticks. I want to say it depends on her runes, I think, but we'll see. And you know, just a few more levels after that, she can pretty much destroy all the rest of the creeps as well. I think Ocelot will be fine. He's going to pick up level 6. If Nocturne starts to give the blue buff to him, then he'll do really well as he gets level 6, and he can just put down the AoE. Nice damage too, right through that shield, but Ocelot just used his last health potion on top of that. Looks like we may have another gank attempt. The Nocturne is a little bit afraid though. He's already kind of died to that Morgana, and I don't think he wants to try and dive it. Yeah, there we go. Ocelot decides to go back and buy. He picked up he's not able to get his catalyst yet, unfortunately, so he's just gonna get the starter points of it. So that's gonna be unfortunate. Wasn't able to farm up just enough before he had to go back. A little bit of pings going down bottom. I don't know if they're looking to gank this, but it looks like. And there we go. We just saw Skarner. Like I said, he does have those mana issues, so he's already out of mana up top and kind of low HP. So I assume that he's actually going back as well. Probably pick up a few items. And I don't know if he's going to decide and go for a Wriggles for that sustain against Aurelia or what. I'm trying to look at this bottom lane. I'm only guessing at what's going on, but I keep seeing their little dots overlap each other, and so there could potentially be some fighting and harass going on here. I just have to assume. And mid lane is going to be kind of a farm fest for the most part. Now that Anivia is level 6, 7 now, and Morgana is able to do the same thing, you're just going to see them pushing the creeps back and forth. And here we go. This blue buff is going to go to Ocelot as I expected, and he's just going to probably destroy every single creep wave from now on until he runs out of blue buff using his ultimate and AoE. Morgana is missing. There could be a gank down bottom. I see a lot of people down there. No, actually, Morgana was up there being sneaky in that bush. So I'm just looking down bottom. There was looked like 4 people down there. Yeah, Skarner. Did he have teleport? I didn't notice, but it looks like they could be going for this dragon here. And I don't know if there's any way they're going to be able to stop this. There is 5 people there with that Morgana right above the corner. And so I think they're going to get a free dragon here. Hopefully this Aurelia can get that top tower. I don't know if she's got it pushed enough. But with all 5 here, I think she actually will get that tower. Oh, did he get in there and smite that? I don't believe so. I think he tried to, but he's going to actually die for it. No. I'm incorrect about that. Skarner actually did go in there and ulti, but his team decided to back off and not help out. Now Shushay is actually going to go down, and so Shushay gets killed. They do get the dragon, but Shushay goes down and potentially going to get Nicker here. Nicker's going to get really low. He's kind of low on mana. Nice wall there, but does flash over. So Gangplank flash wasted, 1 kill down, and potentially this top turret will die. I don't know how low it is, unfortunately, but if he can kill that top turret, that's going to be a huge win for Team... this is Team Spain right here that we're watching. So Team Poland is the enemy team that we're watching right now, just so you know. So here we go. Ocelot is well going to be able to put some great damage on this tower. So while they did get dragon, I feel like that was that might have hurt them. Yeah, lots of damage on this mid tower and top tower. Look, I don't know. I'm just going to assume it's going to go down very soon. That Aurelia is just trying so hard. You can tell. No, I guess it's not going to go down. That's too bad. Oh well. Either way, they'll get that down soon enough, and Ocelot's putting so much damage. Oh, here he goes. He's going to actually try and go for the kill here. He does the ultimate, and there's a little bit of a gameplay coming in. I think that Ocelot is, yeah, he's in a bad spot, and I doubt that Nocturne has his ultimate up. I think he used it earlier down bottom to get that kill, and down goes Ocelot. No, he's going to lose that blue buff, and it goes to Morgana. That is too bad. He does pick up that Catalyst, though, and he should be able to sustain himself fairly well with that in the lane. But Morgana with a blue buff is scary enough. She's just going to push, push, push. What you going to do about it? Not much. And this guy wants to be careful. He doesn't want to get caught in a binding because that is a lot of damage. And Pirate down bottom was able to... Or is that just the... I just saw the little thing pop up. Yeah, Aurelia actually just died up top, actually. So Gangplank, after killing mid, decided to walk right up top and get another free kill for himself and his team. So let's see how much damage this Skarner can do to the turret. I doubt it's going to be that big of a deal. He's got a few creeps there he has to deal with. Alright, so they're turning this around just fine. I thought that they would be able to get that top turret and get some free poke on the mid, but ended up dying, giving that blue to Morgana, and then top lane died as well. So that actually did not work out so well for them. Nice spell shield there. Blocking a good bit of damage, and she's got the blue buff, so she can do that as much as she wants, and she'll be able to heal herself. And the cool thing about Morgana is that her passive gives her about 15% spell vamp. So all she has to do is throw down that little Tainted Soil spell, and it will hit all the creeps. It does do a little bit of reduced amount when you use AoE abilities, but it will heal her a whole lot over the 5 ticks that it does. And so you just get back to full health within not too much time at all. And there's a little bit of a gank here going down. I guess the Nocturne decided to use his flash. He didn't want to completely bait that out. Not sure how it would have went if the Anivia had actually been able to land a stun on them. This tower is really low. There we go. Now we can see the health on it. I think they're actually going to take this. Shushay could potentially use his ult, but it would be a bad idea, not wise, so he does back off. Here comes Nicker trying to help out. There's a ward there, so he's not going to be able to do anything crazy. Everybody else is just going to back up. Maybe they're going to go for an attack here on him. I don't know. It might be a little risky. Who would win in this 3v3 situation? We got Ocelot here. Maybe if he was able to get a good wall. But if Morgana gets in there with an ultimate on all 3 of them, that would be really bad news. There you go. Xpic was trying to pick him up. And I think, oh no, Aranea is just not in range. He uses ultimate to jump, but decided not to. That's unfortunate. Oh man. So now we just have a wasted Nocturne ultimate. Let's see if they can get this mid tower down. There are 3 here versus Nicker. Unless he gets some support from his teammates. Yeah, there we go. Gangplank's there. I think they should be okay. There he is. There it is. So there's the ultimate from Gangplank. He had to use that to save the tower. Not sure if they're going to be able to get it. If they stay here for too much longer, Skarner's actually going to take top tower, and they really don't want that to happen. I know they want this mid tower really bad, but they're going to have to back off. XP's going to teleport up top. He doesn't want to lose any more health on that top tower, so that's good. At least he had that teleport. He was able to get up there and manage that tower, so that's good. Aranea is out of mana now, so he'll probably go back. I don't know if he's going to try and grab this blue first. No, Ocelot's going to be as well. Maybe they'll pick that up on their way back to the lane. A little bit of pings going off on the Morgana. I don't know if they're just saying, hey, this is where she's at. Calling out the Drake timer as well, 14:24, so it's going to be up very soon. In 1 minute, we could see another dragon fight happening right there. And so, there we go, 92. Aurelia doing really well on the farm. I mean, definitely, she's way up there. Top lane, usually the easier lane to farm against, especially when it's 2 melees against each other. And neither one really wants to harass each other too much because they have pretty good sustain, so they're just going to continue to farm up easily and just, I don't know, just make it easy for each other and wait for ganks to happen. And there we go, there's the blue buff that I was expecting as they came back to the lane, and as long as he doesn't do anything silly and lose that buff again, I think he's going to be just fine. So Aurelia is just going to stay up top and try to free farm, get really strong, and then come back into the game. Yeah, she's actually a little bit ahead of that Skarner. I doubt that he's that much behind, though. Probably going to see Aurelia hanging out towards the dragon area. Unfortunately, she did use that teleport, so I think that if Team Spain goes for this dragon, they will lose that top tower. because Skarner's going to stay up there and go for that. I think Skarner may have I didn't look at his summoners, so I actually didn't see if he had teleport. He may have teleport to jump in here as well. Morgana's in that area, but here we go. This is what I was expecting. They're going to go for this dragon. I don't see Skarner. He may have actually came down because I'm guessing they have the timer on that also, and they're going to possibly try and contest this. Yeah, there will be a contest. The Gangplank ultimate does go down. I don't think it's going to be able to steal the dragon, though. It's a little bit early. Yes, and the dragon is picked up by Spain, but now they're in a pretty scary position. All 5 of the team is there. ColbyCheeZe goes in. He does not actually use his ultimate, though. That was really odd. I don't know. Oh, I think that Erene, he tried to use it on Erene, and Erene used his spell block on it. That is unfortunate. He should have used it on Nivea, maybe. I don't know, or just waited for it and popped it with another ability. But here we go. Who's going to get caught here? There's an ultimate. Erene does go down right after he uses his ultimate, so that's not good. Jenna could put... Oh, my God! Oh, that is unfortunate. Just barely died. What killed him? It looked like he actually lived through the ultimate, and then he died right after that. Excuse me. But in good fashion, it looks like they do take this mid tower down right before losing bottom. And so, let's see. I don't know if they're going to continue trying to put down some poke, but if they're not careful, they're going to actually lose their second tower on bottom lane. It's only Tristana there trying to defend against 4 or 5 people. So they're going to have to make a decision here. Do they want to continue pushing this middle tower, or are they going to lose the second tower on bottom? That's going to be a really huge hit for them, I believe. Yeah, they took another turret hit. That was a really good push by Poland. Great job picking up 2 turrets in a row, in addition to taking out that Nocturne. And Ocelot says, well, what the heck? I have no choice but to take your blue buff, good sirs. And he's going to leave that creep behind so that it will not respawn. And he's going to have to be careful. He might get binded here. He does not want to get... Wow, nice juke there, Ocelot, and puts a wall down to get away. That was great. A Nivea play right there. Very nice. He's still in big trouble, though. He's got an exhaust on him, and he's trying to run away. He's got that slowdown, so he's going to be fine. Now XP exhausted as well. That's 2 exhausts used for no kills. So that's great job. Those summoners down for the enemy team. I think they can continue pushing here a little bit safer at this point. Using those exhausts is a pretty big deal. Summoner spells maybe a little bit... one of those things that newer players don't really think about a lot, but summoners are a huge, huge deal in team fights because they can basically change whether you're going to win or not. I mean, having that exhaust on you reduces your damage by so much. And also, usually those summoners have much higher cooldown, so you can't always have them up and ready to go for the fights as well. So if you're a newer player, try and keep track of who uses their summoners and who has them up. You don't always know what the cooldowns are, but you have a general idea. If they used them in the last 30, 45 seconds or so, then they're not going to be ready to go. Alright, so here we go. Looks like the game is fairly even. 1 dragon for each team, as well as fairly close on towers. If Skarner can get this top tower, they'll even it up. That mid tower there, actually, forgot they got that inner turret, so I'd say, you know, ooh, wow, X-Pick almost down to Skarner there. Yeah, I'd actually say that Team Poland is probably ahead with that inner turret on bottom now down. That's a pretty big one to lose. It gives you a lot of extra XP and gold. Oh, nice stun. I mean, I know he was just doing that for Ras, but that was like right over the wall. Perfect timing, and like he knew where he was going to be at. Nice there. There we go. So Aurelia using that teleport. Once again, trying to save that top lane. Skarner's doing a good job of putting pressure on that tower, making sure that Aurelia can't just leave and free roam the map without losing that tower. They really don't want to lose that either because that's pretty big hit to them. Here we go. Nivea's going to try and do this around the back gank potentially. Oh, nice. X-Pick actually kills ColbyCheeZe up top lane, and so that's going to be good. It's going to give her some free farm up there, and a little bit of a Nocturne ultimate going down. Once again, not able to get in range to use it, so that's unfortunate. That's the second time he's done that. I don't know if he's just like misjudging his range on that. Oh my goodness, that was intense. That Jenna actually pushed everybody outside of the Morgana ultimate, and that would have been a really bad fight, but Jenna just screwed it up for his team. That is so... I don't know why he did that. That was a perfect ultimate by Morgana, getting everybody inside of that, and they could have potentially gotten 2 or 3 kills there if not for Jenna ruining it. Oh my goodness. And then Jenna dies for it. Rightly so. I would be mad at Jenna at that point. I would not like what she did there. I would be very angry. But anyways, I think that was even a flash used by Morgana to get in there in that perfect positioning to use that ulti, and all three of them are running. Yeah. Up top, X-Peak looks like is probably going to be a really strong versus the Skarner. He already took him out up top, and I think it's just going to be a matter of like who uses their cooldowns properly and gets caught in different situations, etc. X-Peak's going to pick up this blue buff. I assume that he's actually going to wait and give it to Ocelot, though. Ocelot will want that for his mana regen. Yeah, there we go. He's going straight for it. Like, X-Peak, let me have that blue buff, buddy. There we go. Nivea with blue buff, very scary. She can hold down that ultimate for a really long time, and that thing stacks up damage quite a lot. Especially with that huge AoE. You get a team fight going on there, everybody's really slow, you can't catch up to kill the target that you're after, and, I mean, you're taking quite a bit. Down bottom, there's 3 people down there. I don't think anyone was getting caught, though. Just looks like they were trying to. Nice ward coverage keeps Morgana available. A little bit of pinging going up the top lane. I think Ocelot might go for a gank here onto him. I don't know if Skarner's going to stay around that long. The lane is already pushing, though, so it's going to be difficult to actually get a gank on him. He might go around behind. Either that or he's just going to try and push this tower down. Yeah, they're going to get a little bit of damage onto this tower, so that's going to be good for them. And I think Nocturne should be able to defend the mid tower fair enough with his Q there. They're not going to get a lot of damage on it. They're going to be careful. Looks like Shushi actually pulls it back into the tower, and this creep is going to go down, and it's going to be really bad for X-Peak. He's now got the Pirate ultimate on him. Nice stun. Great job. Ocelot might actually pick up the kill. No, just not enough damage to take him out. They're going to want to be really careful right here. Ocelot knows that Nicker's there, but I think he also is trying to bait this slightly, and that fear does not go off. Nice spell shield by Morgana, and I don't know if Pirate's trying to bait this or what. It looked to me like he was trying to bait that. Oh, man. They're going to have to be careful. There it is. And Nocturne ultimate going to go in, and I think he does get baited. Yes, that was a great bait by the Gangplank. And it's unfortunate. Aaron just making some bad decisions this game. And now Ocelot gets caught. He's going to lose his double buff. He's not careful. He really doesn't want to do that, but he does have his egg, so he's going to be good. And the baiters get baited. That's unfortunate. That is so good of Ocelot. And Ocelot still had his egg anyways, so I don't know what Shushe was thinking there. That was just a silly move on his part, in my opinion. Oh, wow, nice binding there. Now Nicker getting baited as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, Ocelot is he's just playing bait all day. Everybody's just trying to go for him, and they're making big mistakes. So while that was a silly thing for Nocturne to do, I think in the end it actually worked out better for them because they would never have been that aggressive with Nocturne there, and since he died, it was like, okay, now we're just going to run in and die. So that's what ended up happening. Ocelot's like, oh, sure, I'll take it. Free kills for me. Nivea with 3 kills, 1 assist now, and I think he's doing really well on the farm. I haven't seen him miss very much CS at all, so that's pretty scary, actually. Nice ward coverage here so far. You can see the Gangplank up there. He's going to be headed towards the blue, and I'm guessing that Ocelot wants to pick this up right now. They're just going to wait for somebody to make a mistake. I doubt that Shushe will start this with that CV up, however. Yeah, they are getting ready for this dragon. I think the dragon is now going to be up. I believe they're actually doing it right now. I'm watching the minimap there. And they're going to have to be careful. There's going to be another engage here, and there's the ultimate going down. It hits Jenna. I don't know if I don't want to block that as Jenna. But either way, he does block it, so he's like, what the heck? You know what? I'm being silly. Earlier, I feel so silly right now. For some reason, I thought Jenna was on Team Poland's side. So earlier, I was like, man, Jenna pushed him out of the ultimate, and I was like, he just saved them all. But Jenna's actually on Spain's side, so that was actually a really good ultimate. So just ignore me being silly. That's what happens whenever I'm not true observer. I don't actually get to like double check what I'm saying. I just say stuff. So, anyways, I think you guys all know what I meant though. Either way, it was a good Jenna ultimate or it was a bad ultimate. But in this case, since she was on this team, it was a good ultimate. That's funny. All right, they're not going to contest this dragon. I think they're a little bit afraid of it right now. They're just going to give it up for free. Tristan is doing that red instead. And if they can catch somebody out of position, they'll go for it. But yeah, there you go. They're just going to give that up. I don't think they feel strong enough to handle that team. And they just didn't have the right positioning advantage, especially with Tristan not being there. They do call out the timer on it. They'll be ready for it next time. Let's see if they can pick it up. I still want to give the definitely want to give the advantage to Team Poland right now, due to the fact that they do have that inner turret on bottom, and now 2 dragons up. Not 2 dragons up, but they have 2 dragons making them 1 dragon up. Let's take a look. Bloodthirster being built up, and she's about to have her Zeal, and I'm talking about Tristana. Once Tristana gets that Zeal and Phantom Dancer going, she's going to be really strong. Think about Tristana, she's actually kind of weak in that mid-game area, and I don't think she's been getting a lot of kills. She did get that early kill early on, so I don't know if she's gotten more kills since then. I wasn't able to look at the scoreboard. But yeah, that's the main thing, is that it takes a little while for you to get to where you need to be on her. Is there going to be an ultimate? Looks like ColbyCheeZe does get caught by this Nocturne and will go down. XPK picking up the kill. He's actually getting really strong. This Aurelia is going to be a big, big problem for Team Poland as the game goes on. Aurelia just gets very powerful, and she does have that gold profile. She now has a Trinity Force built up, so her damage output is going to be very scary, and she is quite tanky on top of that. And let's see, we got a little bit of vision going on to Pirate. I don't think they're going to be able to kill him there. That would be really risky for them to do that. Here we go, Ocelot picking up once again another blue. I love the way you can do that on Anivia. You just put down that wall and the blue just has to stand there and it can't attack you. That's the funniest thing ever. Oh, is Pirate going to get caught here? There is a Jenna, and I would be very wary about that, though, with Skarner right next by, as well as Caitlyn. I don't think they want to fight that. They're going to need to back off. They do want to contest this red, though. Oh, good job there. RNA actually blocking that spell shield there, and sorry, that binding. But now he's taking a lot of damage that Caitlyn's doing. Huge, huge damage. Excuse me. And he's actually pretty tanky. He's got a Warmogs built up and a Wriggles. Oh my goodness, he's going to beat the... That was a nice flash used there. Almost getting caught. And Nocturne's going to get out of there. Or, sorry, XP's going to get out of there without dying. RNA is actually kind of low as well. I don't know if they want to continue fighting here. Their 2 damage dealers are... They're going to have to jump in there actually half HP right now. And if somebody gets binded, then that's going to spell the end. That's lights out. Oh man, there we go. Airday gets caught once again. Nice shield from Jenna. Helps save some of her HP. Still going to continue pushing this tower here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it down. If they can get Tristana to just hit it a few times, that'll be good enough. But they do not want to get flashed and ulted by ColbyCheeZe. I don't know if he has flash up, but I'm just going to assume that he does. If he ults one of them and pulls them back into the tower range, then that'll be... Oh, wow, nice dodge. Okay, it wasn't really dodge. I guess the creep got in the way, but if that would have hit, that would have been really bad. I'm just waiting for ColbyCheeZe to engage on somebody. I know he can feel it. Like, he's like, oh, I'm just going to grab somebody. All they need is for Morgana to land a binding on somebody. ColbyCheeZe is going to grab him with his ultimate and pull him right back into the team, and they're going to go down quickly. Only way to save that, I assume, is maybe with a Jenna ultimate. But I'm kind of curious, if you ult somebody with Jenna while they're grabbed with the ulti, does that mean they're going to like fly back even further? I think it does. Alright. I actually watched a video once where a Skarner picked up a revive, and he was at the... he died, right? And they were actually pushing into the base, and he put revive and went and grabbed somebody and pulled them all the way back to the Nexus. Oh, here we go. This could be an engage. Looks like Aaron is actually going to go all the way back in, but that was really silly. He's actually very low when he did that, and now he's going to go down extremely fast. Nicker picks up the kill onto him with the Tormented Soil, and now Ocelot is forced to flash out. That was a terrible decision on his part, jumping in like that. And the Janna actually picks up a kill on top of it, so I don't know what the thinking was there. They're going to have to be careful. They're actually going to maybe get caught here. Nice wall is going to keep the Nicker being able to get in there as fast. Nice little stun there. But now Ocelot is going to go down, so due to that weird decision there, they're actually going to lose 3 people. Nice teleport in here. XP is going to go for a kill on Imba. Oh my goodness, Ocelot does go down to the Caitlyn, but now, oh, she misses her trap shoot over the wall and will die to XPK. That is too bad. She was almost out of there, and oh, nice flash there. Looks like the Pirate's just barely going to walk away. I still don't like that decision. Nocturne jumping in with literally like 20% HP and no mana, and then literally just flashes away right after that and gets killed and loses. They end up losing like 3 or 4 people. That was bad. Alright, this bottom tower now going down. That's good stuff for them. I think that at this point, Spain is starting to actually catch up. They've got those 3 front towers down, and Poland has not been able to push mid or top tower. If they were able to push that, I figure they would have pushed mid or top sometime by now, but I think Anivia and XPK are doing a great job of keeping those lanes pushed back and unable to get to the tower. So I have to give them credit. They are definitely keeping... Oh, wow. That binding was so close. But they are, yeah, anyways, they are doing a great job of keeping those lanes where they need to be. In addition to getting around the map quickly and trying to at least control some of those dragon objectives and that sort of thing. So here we go. This is going to be another dragon fight and a nice wall keeping them away from it. They're not going to be able to stop this dragon, and I'm guessing that they're just going to push in middle lane, but everybody is there ready to go. Nice oracles on Janna is going to remove all map control. So I really feel like Spain has a good lead right now. They're actually, they've got a lot of great momentum going on. So they just need to keep on farming and pushing those towers, picking up those dragons when they have a chance. And I think that they can really win this as long as they don't make any silly mistakes. The main thing I'm worried about is Arene doing something silly and jumping in, like tower diving with no HP. This tower is actually about to go down. They've been doing a great job. Oh no, there it is! There's what I was talking about. Oh, and nice! XP actually had a flash there, so they are actually able to pick up that tower, and Scorner ultimate is wasted, so he's basically useless for a while now. Another great ultimate by Janna, pushing them all out of the range of that Morgana. Nice job! So that's 2 ultis wasted by good play, both by a flash and by a Janna ultimate. I think that this team comp is just doing so well. Oh, great juke, Ocelot! Great juke, and no, he wasn't able to pick up the kill. I thought he was actually going to kill that Morgana. That was going to be sexy, but he is going to go into... Oh, no, he actually didn't have his egg. So he goes down to Skarner there. Shushay dies, but... you know, not before picking up a kill. Oh, no, what happened to Tristana? I guess that he got... Wow! No way! Yeah, that Caitlyn is 2 Emba. Picking up lots of kills on everybody there. Excuse me. So I'm not as sick as I was from last weekend, but still got a little bit of I don't know, stinging in the chest area when I talk a lot. Just gotta cough it out, and I'm good. So looks like we've got the scoreboards up. Quite a big creep score advantage from what I can tell for Team Spain. Caitlyn's actually farming extremely well, but no one else is really that close to her on their team. Lots of creeps on bottom. I don't know if anyone's going to go pick that up, or if they're going to go straight for that Baron. Yeah, I guess that Ocelot... Yeah, there we go. Ocelot's going to go straight for the blue, which is smart. That's what he needs to do. And Tristana's going to pick up that bottom lane farm. I think that's like 2 or 3 waves right there, too. So that's going to be nice for her. And let's see, Nocturne's very squishy. He actually went for a Wriggles and then went for a full Ghost Blade. I'm curious if he's going to start picking up his tanky items at this point. I think that would be very smart of him, since he has been running in and just dying quickly at this, in all these fights. Anivia is doing really strong. He's got that Death Cap built up in addition to the Rod of Ages, and almost about to have, well... I'm trying to think, what is he building up there? He's building up a Rylays because he's got a tome. So I don't know if he's trying to build up a Rylays or if he's... I was thinking he's going to go for a Void Staff, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, so let's take a look here. They're just going to get ready for this Baron control, probably ward it up, and you see the enemy team warded up. They're just going to get it removed by Janna. Just gonna play this this ward reward game. Poland knows that they are about to lose Baron, and it's a pretty scary situation for them at this point, I believe. Okay, there we go. Nope, not able to hit it. I was like, man, if that binding hits, that could be bad for him, but he's good to go. He's got his little spell shield ready. Yeah. I think right now all Spain needs to do is continue pushing, and they've got this game in the bag. They haven't really been making any mistakes recently, so they are doing a great job, I think, of negating the usefulness of Shushay's ultimate as well as Morgana's. Because every time Morgana's tried to ult, she's gotten a great position on him, like 3 people, and then boom, there goes Janna, pushing her away. I think that's a perfect counter to Morgana. So for everybody out there that's having trouble with Morganas, you see Morgana being picked, why don't you just pick up a Janna and push her away? Let's see if they can contest this blue buff. They are trying to. They're going to go ahead and pull him back, and nice job. That binding is missed. Is Aaron going to be able to pick up that blue buff? I don't think so. He actually forces himself to flash. My goodness, that Janna almost goes down. That was really close, and he would have lost that Oracles. That's not too good at all. I don't know. I don't think they actually picked up the blue buff. Who got that? I can't tell. Aaron was expecting to get grabbed by the Skarner there, so he went ahead and popped the spell shield. Luckily for him, he was not grabbed. And XP just continues to farm up top lane. Just keeping it pushed. Like I said, he's doing a great job. But now they're actually going to try and surround him. Either that or going to go onto this Baron. And I feel like this could be a scary position. No, that was kind of like a bait. XP thought they were going for Baron. They actually went around to gank him at the tower. And now he's going to be in a really bad spot. If he does die here, they will get this Baron. So let's see if they can get in there and support fast enough. Janna is not there. She had to go heal up. She was so low. But if they can get everybody caught out of position, this could be great. XPK does go down, and he is a big source of their damage and taking this. This is going to be really bad. Poland's doing a great job. And, oh my goodness, they're not able to pick up any kills here, but they're still in a great position. It's all 5 of them there. Calslot is trying to poke as much as possible, and he's doing a great job at it. And Janna is now there, but it's still 5v4. Although Team Poland is really low, they're just going to back off. Oh, man. So they did a great job of picking up the Aurelia. Unfortunately, they weren't able to capitalize on that kill, and they had to back off. So, once again, Spain continues to stay in a fairly good position, and I think they will probably, they're definitely going to get a free Baron here after that. So, they're doing a great job of turning around these things. I don't know, they do want to be careful because there's more, that's so scary. If that binding would have hit, that would have definitely taken her out. I think that they're going to need to hurry up and get this. They do get it, but they might go down here. Looks like Aaron is so low, and that was a great shield by that Janna. Let's see if Gangplank can get in there and stop them. Oh my goodness, Ocelot's so low. They do want to be very careful here. Everyone on the team is so low. And Pirate is actually, I don't know, he might be able to kill Ocelot, but Ocelot goes right back in the bush, is not seen. Oh my god, he picks up a double kill with his stun. That was a great job. They're turning this fight around big time. Down goes Baron, and now Ocelot's going to maybe, I thought he was going to flash over. He doesn't have his cooldown ready to go. He was just going to try and shoot a spell over the wall. That's so not looking good for these guys. I really thought they would be able to turn it around after that Baron fight and kill off a few of Team Spain. But Team Spain's just playing it so well. I mean, personally, I felt like I would have just ran there, but man, they manned up and they turned around and fought it. That was epic. That's just pro play right there, I have to say. Everybody did their job extremely well. They picked up a Baron, several kills, now going right into the inhibitor, and they haven't even gone back to base yet. Usually after a Baron like that, when everyone's low health, everyone needs to go back and heal. But in this case, they were able to actually pick up 2 towers and an inhibitor, and they might pick up another tower out of this. They're healing themselves up quite well, actually. Yep. So now 3 towers and 2 inhibitors, possibly. XPK going to go in and be very aggressive here to try and keep them away while they pick up that inhibitor. Now they're just going to back right off. Janna should be able to keep them away. Nice wall from Anivia as well. And they're just going to walk right on out of there. No problem. 2 inhibitors down and a Baron. I think this game's over. Man, this was an exciting match to watch. I have to give it to Team Spain. They played extremely well. Also I could have made it out. There's that ulti. Caitlyn was like, you are not going back to base yet. You better be careful, Ocelot, because I've got my sights on you. But he's fine. He's just going to fly away. He will lose his mid tower, though. Oh, no. XP gets grabbed by Shushay. Nicker's going to go down super quick, though. That was not a good position for him to be in. And my goodness, this Tristana is doing work. XPK is very scary. I think that despite getting grabbed, I mean, they just could not do anything to him. And boom, Aaron able to pick up the kill on the Sona there. He does so fast. There's nothing that Poland can do, man. They get some good grabs and put people into what seems like a bad position, but they just cannot capitalize on it. And Spain just says, all right, well, it's time to win the game. And they're going to push this bottom tower down, take out the last inhibitor, make it really impossible for them to come back at this point. And they've still got that Baron. They've done all this while having Baron as well. Oh, man, Tristana got to be careful. She took a little bit of extra damage there. I think she's going to be fine, though. She's got enough life still with that blood. Look how much she's healing for. Every single attack, 160 life back from every single auto attack. That is really difficult to deal with. And if she gets a crit, that's 263. Yeah, she's already back to full health just from attacking a few minions. She's good to go. And that's going to be GG. They took out the last few turrets, and this Nexus will be going down. Great job, Team Spain, for game number 1. We'll be going to game number 2 now, and that's going to be, if Poland can come back from it, then that will go into game 3. But hopefully this will be on the tournament realm. So we're going to go into a short break right after this, and I'll see if we can find out about that tournament realm, see what the status is on it, etc. And once we do, I'll give you guys an update on that. So anyways, just stay tuned and we'll go into that.